This video is based off a script written by ChatGPT, an AI language model. One interesting fact that few people may know is that there is a species of ant called the trap-jaw ant that can close its mandibles, or jaws, so fast that it can catapult itself into the air. This rapid movement is one of the fastest movements known in the animal kingdom, and the ant can cover distances up to 8 centimeters or 3 inches in a single jump. This remarkable ability allows the ant to escape predators or capture prey, and it is believed that the mechanics behind the movement may inspire new technologies in robotics and engineering. Another interesting fact that few people may know is that the longest English word with alternating consonants and vowels is uncopyrightable, which means something that cannot be copyrighted. The word has 16 letters and is the longest word in the English language with this specific pattern of alternating consonants and vowels. It is a unique word and often used as an example of a word that follows this pattern. However, another interesting fact that few people may know is that the shortest war in recorded history was between Britain and Zanzibar in 1896. The war lasted only 38 minutes, making it the shortest war in history. The conflict began when the British demanded that the new Sultan of Zanzibar, Khalid bin Barghash, step down from his position. When he refused, the British opened fire on his palace, and the Sultan's forces returned fire. However, the British had superior power, and after just 38 minutes, the Sultan's forces surrendered. The war resulted in the deaths of around 500 people, mostly from the Sultan's side. Here's another interesting fact that few people may know. The world's largest snowflake, on record, was 15 inches wide and 8 inches thick. This giant snowflake was reportedly observed by a ranch owner named Matt Coleman in Fort Keogh, Montana in 1887. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, the snowflake was larger than a milk pan and had sides as straight and clear as if cut by a knife. The conditions required for the formation of such large snowflakes are very rare, and it is highly unlikely that another snowflake of this size will be recorded again in the future. Determining the hardest English word to spell is a difficult task, since the English language has many words that are challenging to spell due to their irregular spellings, silent letters, or combinations of letters that can be pronounced in different ways. However, one word that is often cited as being particularly difficult to spell is floxy-noxy-nihilapilification, which means the act of estimating something as being worthless or insignificant. This word has 29 letters and contains many rare letters and combinations, such as FL, CC, NAUC, and HILIPILI. Here you go. It is a relatively obscure word and is not commonly used in everyday speech, but is still included in some spelling bee competitions and has become somewhat of a challenge for those looking to test their spelling abilities. Hello everyone. Before I let you go, I'm coming back in at the end of this video to do a fact check on ChatGPT. Now this whole script was written by ChatGPT, and while it did give us a lot of interesting facts to chew on, I always find it's important to do fact checks anytime you try to get information from ChatGPT, because it's not always accurate. Now, a lot of what ChatGPT produced in this video is correct, but there are some things I want to confirm and correct. So the first thing, one of the first facts in this video was about the trap-jaw ant. And while all the information seems to be accurate, I do want to come in and give the actual name of the ant. It's called the Odontomachus bari. That's a scientific name. But everything else was pretty much correct. It does have these mandibles that it can use to fight uh, predators and kill its prey. And if it really needs to, it can snap them shut and catapult itself out of bad situations. Now the next bit, it's said that the longest English word with alternating consonants and vowels is uncopyrightable. Now this is obviously false. Right off the bat, you got an N and a C touching each other, other consonants touching each other. It does not fit the alternating consonant and vowel pattern at all. So this is one of the things that ChatGPT seems to have trouble with, counting letters and knowing what a consonant and a vowel even is. It seems like, but I did some research and I found that the longest English word with alternating consonant and vowels is actually honor efficabilitudinitibus, and that means with honorableness. And if you look at it, it does alternate consonants and vowels. So, yeah, that's one ChatGPT got way wrong. Everything else in this video is basically accurate. The war between Great Britain and Zanzibar did happen. It's called the Anglo-Zanzibar War. The largest snowflake was 15 inches, 38 centimeters wide, and 8 inches, 20 centimeters thick, discovered by a ranch owner, Max Coleman, in 1887. This is all according to the Guinness Book of World Records. 100% correct. Now, the last bit of information was one I actually asked for specifically. I wanted to know what the hardest word to spell was, and it gave it its answer, and it did say that it's impossible to tell what the hardest word to spell is because it is subjective. And after doing my own research, I did find that there really is no consensus. So I'm going to give that point to ChatGPT. It was mostly accurate. Just one really terrible mistake. But otherwise, good job, ChatGPT. Well, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe and leave a comment and like this video. So long.